Delhi is still completely flooded out as the Yamuna flows through the national capital. I'm handing this across to Aishwarya Paliwal, who's getting you the live updates from the ground from one of the worst affected areas of Yamuna Bazaar.
Thank you, Akshita. We are getting you these visuals. This by no means is a water park. These are the streets of the national capital. People are stuck onto the roofs. You'll be able to see. We'll show you the visuals. This is a four-story building. Everyone has moved on to the fourth floor and the entire area is inundated. On to the other side, you will be able to see the medical shops have all been inundated. Everything else is shut. It has been submerged in the water by Yamuna. The people now are just hoping that the water recedes in the next 24 to 48 hours. If it does not, life will become very, very difficult for the people who are staying here. Those visuals that you are seeing at the moment are from the national capital. Life has become very, very difficult for all those people who are staying here. From the chemist shop to the houses, to the ground floor, to the temples, everything here has been submerged and people are now waiting that the authorities may be able to come. The suction pumps actually is something that the people are now waiting for. If that does not happen, then life will really become very difficult for the people. It has become very difficult. The water is stagnant here. That's the reason why we are getting the economic loss the people of this area will now have to go through because of what is taking place. Visuals we are getting you from the national capital and people are now just hoping.
Aishwarya Paliwal getting us the reports from the ground. We'll reconnect with her. There's a serious communication problem in parts of Delhi because of this deluge. We're getting you live images right now from ITO in the national capital, where you can see people also, it seems, trying to ensure that the water levels come down. They're using what looks to be sandbags to do this. You've got, in fact, ministers Atishi on the ground, Saurabh Bharadwaj on the ground, tracking the situation closely. The concern right now is that necessities, essentials, all of that also will run out in time if this remains the situation. We're going to connect with our reporters on the ground to tell you what's happening. But 24 hours on, if you thought that the water levels would recede, that's not the case. It's only very slightly come down. But otherwise, most parts of the national capital look like this right now, where water continues to stream in. And this is no ordinary flood. This is the Yamuna, the river flowing right through Delhi, as you can see there, because the currents too are also rather strong. Unfortunately, the water isn't receding. Why is that? Because it has no place to drain off. The drains of the national capital aren't functioning either. Arvind Kejriwal has confirmed that in some parts, like in ITO of Delhi, the drain regulators stopped working. Engineers are working round the clock to fix it. There will be questions of why this wasn't done earlier. Why is it being done once the problem has risen? And obviously it shows that there's been a lack of preparedness on the ground, which is what is leading to this situation right now. It's an absolute nightmare for Delhiites. As someone who was in that water last evening, I can confirm for you that the water is dirty. It's smelly. It poses a serious health hazard for the people there. Even if they've evacuated with homes looking like this, completely inundated, you can only imagine the mess that it's caused inside as well. Anisha Mathur has filed for us a report from the ground. Let's play that out for you.
I'm right now outside the Swaminarayan Mandir, and as you can see, I'm sitting on top of a tractor because cars cannot come on this road. This is the road that comes from Kashmiri Gate ISBT from via civil lines towards the Chankira Makhara DRDO and the Chief Minister's residence. And you can see here the Swaminarayan Mandir, which is an old temple in civil lines. There's a boat here which is getting supplies and people in and out. The entire civil lines, this is one of the poshest old areas of Delhi. And the cars you see here, I'm just going to ask Ankit to sort of zoom in and show you. This is at least 3.5 to 4 feet of water. These are SUVs. These are very expensive cars that are currently drowning underwater. If you can see the tops of these cars, we can see several other cars which are even more underwater. Barely the roof of the car is visible around here. And this is the Kashmiri Gate area.
Huh. We are getting you these visuals from the national capital, and the reason why I'm sitting on a boat is because there is no other way for anyone, in fact, to travel from here. What you see around are inundated, drowned houses, drowned shops. People have been asked to evacuate. This is the Yamuna Bazaar Phase 2 area that I'm showing you on your screens. The unfortunate part is that the authorities are actually missing in action. We do see NDRF showing you the NDRF boats, the rescue operation that's still being done. It's almost been 3 days, in fact more than 3 days since the evacuation process began, but still there are many people who are stuck. And let me tell you, barely from where we are seeing the Shamshan Ghat also completely inundated. So this is the reality of the national capital as we speak. We'll also show you the NDRF boat there. The NDRF boat now wading through water, trying to rescue people on the rooftops, sitting, waiting, and hoping that the next 24 hours will be better. Bolo, bolo. See on your screens, people sitting on the rooftop, the ground floor, even the first floor of many houses have been completely inundated. The NDRF boat now on its way to rescue people, on its way to rescue